Welcome to The Soul Space, the podcast that inspires you to discover your truth, ignite your passion, and align your life with the power of who you really are. I'm Georgia Rose, psychic astrologer. I share the cosmic roadmap that guided me through astrology, tarot, and inner knowing into authentic living. I'm here to help you decode your soul's cosmic story, reconnect with your passion, and create the life you are meant to live. It all starts within, and it all starts now in the soul space. Hey everybody, it's me, Georgia Rose, and we're in the soul space. Zenkuda Soul Space. Yeah, I'm here every Monday night at 7. Today I'm a little discombobulated. I actually overstayed at work. Is that a possible thing? Can you overstay at work? I think I did. I overstayed my welcome probably, maybe not. And I just stayed longer than I was going to. And so I didn't get home enough time to send the show link to everybody and do what I'm supposed to do. Just was one of those days. I think it's because we have this tremendous Virgo eclipse coming up. And it's a doozy. I had a little thing I put on Facebook that I stole from somebody else's page that was talking about the Virgo eclipse, and it said, this Virgo eclipse and Mercury retrograde isn't going to screw up your tech, it's going to screw up your feelings. And it's true, because with Venus. But there is a video on my website and on zenkuda.com about the Mercury retrograde and the Virgo lunar eclipse. You can watch that. Tonight we're going to do tarot cards. I know that you all love, love, love the tarot cards, so every once in a while I like to do that for a more mainstream show, and because I know you guys are all card whores. Let's just, put it the way it's supposed to be. So I am Georgia Rose, your psychic astrologer, and I'm here every Monday night from lovely Strong Island Television, beautiful studios in Massapequa Park, Long Island, home of pizza, serial killers, and Joey Buttafuoco. But now I'm here, so everything's good. So I am going to start the night and get it all out of the way, because we all take ourselves way too seriously. So tonight we have your cosmic comedy. It's time for Cosmic Comedy, where Mercury retrograde is the main character, the lunations are loony, and the stars are a punchline.
Wow, my craziest reading yet. Spirit, give me a message right now for the collective. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of the Erectagons. You are going to be rich. That news that you're waiting for is not coming. I'm getting also Virgo energy right now. It could also be a Taurus, or it could be a Capricorn, or an Aquarius, or a Libra. They're in your life. Spirit, is Rachel getting married? No, sorry, Rachel. I just got a flat out no. Thank you so much. Just if you could PayPal me as well, that would be awesome.
Did she say erecticles? It's pentacles. Anyway, I thought that was really funny because we're doing tarot tonight. So you know me. We're going to do tarot. I got the cards right here, I swear. Bobby even has a second camera on the show so you can see the cards. It's really great. But you know me. I gotta just get a little astrology in there, just a little bit, because I can't live without my stars and my planets. And speaking of stars, do you know that when I was a little girl, I come from an Italian family. I know I don't look that way, I don't look dark, but I am Italian, I'm Northern Italian. And when I was a little girl, I used to love pastina. I think we all grew up on pastina in Italian households. And I used to love pastina, so I'd say, Mommy, can you make me my stars? And I think subconsciously I was already an astrologer. Just my thing, okay? See, Bobby, I told you I'm going to be a stand-up. So I just want to talk a little bit about this Virgo lunar eclipse. I did do a video on it. Like I said, it's on my page, Zenkuda on YouTube. But this eclipse is a real doozy because it's all about the things that we run complexes with and we try to control. And the way in our lives, we all have trauma and we all have things that happen that we have to, kind of get a grip, and we have things that we use or do or self-soothe or just projections we run that make us feel better about our lives. Some people call it survival mode. And in this energy with the eclipse in Virgo, at 12 degrees of Virgo, it happens tomorrow, March 3rd. It is a lunar eclipse, so it's with the south node, so it's a lot about our past. So it's going to bring up a lot of things that show us where our coping mechanisms have expired and where the coping mechanisms that we have in place no longer really work for us because the world is so different now and where our perspectives are changing so much. We talked about that a lot on the last show. And so with those changes of perspective and seeing our lives from a different angle, now we need different coping mechanisms and different skills in order to cope with them and make our life, workable and reach our full potential. So in a sky like this, what's going to happen is there's a clearing that will come and a cleaning out, but it's really about these deeply entrenched systems that we've had in our life that basically help us hold things together. And now those things are going to need new systems because we have new perspectives. So look for that. I'm just going to, I know you guys want the cards, so I'm going to go to that in a minute. But just look at the containers we built. And when I say containers we built, I'm talking about the way we've constructed our lives, where we live, the jobs we do, the routines, because Virgo is all about daily routine, health, where we're of service to the world, where we want to be of service to the world, and things like that. So in a sky like this, in an energy that we're going to be having for the rest of 2026, what's going to come into clarity for us is the things in those containers we've built that can't hold our future. They can't hold our future self. We're changing and we're becoming someone. Like, think about, even though you may not totally feel it, you may not totally see it, or others may not totally see it, think about the fact that you are already an essence that you will be 6 months from now. You don't know it. It's just like in astrology and in a lot of spiritual gurus right now, you're going to hear the teachings of the butterfly and the chrysalis for the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. But what the real lesson behind that is the butterfly, the caterpillar was always a butterfly. It's the DNA. It just didn't know it was a butterfly. So the caterpillar, even when it's in the cocoon, the chrysalis, it's a butterfly. It just doesn't look like one and feel like one yet. But the DNA is it's going to be a butterfly. And so what is in the container that you live in now that can't hold you in your future? That can't be something that helps you hold it together in the future. Those are things that are just going to fall apart. They're of no use to us anymore. So you can watch more in detail about in the video that I have on my YouTube channel, Zen Kuda. So I'm going to go to cards, but just remember that this eclipse is a culmination point. So I actually did a couple of readings today. Sometimes I find myself playing dual roles in my life, and for whatever reason, this morning, when I went to walk out the door to go to a particular office, I threw my tarot cards in my briefcase. And I could count on one hand the times I've done that. We're not doing readings at work. But you guys who know me know I'm a realtor in my earthbound life, and I also train real estate agents and run the education and wellness department for a very large real estate firm. So it's not usual that I bring tarot cards in. But today, whatever reason, I was told to throw my tarot cards in my bag, and I did, and I ended up giving a reading for somebody this afternoon. And it was just one of those impromptu, divinely orchestrated moments that I think really helped somebody. And that's really what the world should look like now. So, hey, Aaron. So she doesn't look like me. He's saying the tarot reader on the Cosmic Comedy looks like me. Happy to see you too, Nancy. Hi, Sarah's coming in for the evening. I've got Aaron here, my buddy from Texas. Love you, Aaron. I have Elaine on. I have Trisha on. So good to see everybody. So you can share the show. I want to tell you that all of my content is meant to be shared. I'm hoping to raise the vibration for everybody in the world. So the more you share it, the better it'll be. If anybody wants to call into the show, Bobby can put that number up tonight if that's still available. If not, you can just comment, and I will answer your comments tonight if you have any questions while I'm doing tarot. So I'm going to start and jump right in. So I'm going to start with water. So I'm going to do tarot readings for all signs. Tonight I am using my soul cards as clarifiers for the reading, and I'm using the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, which is the 72 card traditional tarot cards that have been around forever, thousands of years actually, and I'm going to read with those. So you saw me shuffling them. I'm actually being told to cut the deck, tapping into my guides and spirit right now. They just want me to do this a little bit. Now, you guys know I shuffle the cards all the time, and sometimes the same cards will keep coming up. That's just the energy. Before I start to pick for all of you, I'm just going to pick the top card for tonight's show. And oh wow, I've got the Judgment card. And when you have the Judgment card in tarot, I like to always talk about how I interpret tarot, because for those of you out there who are trying to learn, it's a really good thing. So the Judgment card in tarot, when you look at it, oftentimes it can look like people coming out of a grave, like a birth, like uh, there's three people who are naked coming out of like a grave, and the Archangel Gabriel is blowing his horn. And what this is a symbolic of is not actual death, it's actual symbolic of actual rebirth. The Archangel Gabriel is blowing his horn, giving messages to a rebirth, to people coming out and actually, the death of an old life and the birth of a new one. So that's just exactly what we were talking about with the Virgo energy today. So really interesting that that card would come up for my show. So I'm going to throw this back into the deck, give things a little shuffle, and let's start with our water signs. So these are readings for the month of March, to tell us what our energy will be and what we can expect. Spirit, give me some insight into the energy for our water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Now you can also play this video back. It will be banked on my Zenkuda channel on YouTube and also on my website, zenkuda.com. And you can cross-reference, if you have a partner or someone close to you who is a water sign when you're not, you can go back and listen to it all month if you'd like. So for my Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, I'm going to move my chair a little bit so I can reach over here, move my mic a little bit. Okay. So the first card that we have, I'm going to get this, looks great, Bobby, thank you. Bobby did such a great job. So the first card that we have is, if I can pick them up, is upside down, reversed is what we call that, the High Priestess. For our water signs, the High Priestess, I think, is you. Water signs, especially this month with the Mercury retrograde in Pisces, is going to be a month where you are going to have a great amount of psychic hits, psychic intuition. Your intuition is going to be very heightened, and I wouldn't be surprised if you really can tap in very, very amplified this month, my water signs. The next card that I got in reverse is the Death card, which again does not mean literal death in the tarot. The Death card means that you have a rebirth, a rebirth. So High Priestess, someone who's into the occult, who has a great intuition, are water signs this month. It's showing me that your energy is going to be really heightened. And then this card, the Death card, means that there's going to be a rebirth. So these two cards together in tarot kind of speak to me as the energy coming in this month, since they're both reversed. It hasn't happened for me yet. This means that you are going to have some clarity and some intuitive guidance that will bring you a rebirth of sorts. So expect a lot of clarity. Try and really go into solitude this month, my water signs, and see if you can zero in on your clarity and your intuition and what, Spirit is really trying to tell you, because there are messages that are going to come. The next card that I have is the Two of Pentacles. This is balance. So whatever is happening now with the occult, whether you do tarot like me, or you just meditate, or you use any kind of other divination tools, it could be a pendulum, it could be anything, or just, you like to go into quiet contemplation, you will be receiving messages, my water signs, this month, heightened messages about rebirth and clarity, which brings you balance. And so this balance card is one where pentacles are abundance, they are money, they are material abundance, but they can also be spiritual abundance. And if you look at the jester in this card, the pentacles are gold, as pentacles are usually, and he's wearing all red, which is passion, it's energy. This is a very energetic card. He looks like he's dancing. And if you look at the hat that he's wearing, it looks like it's a tall, big hat on his head, which is symbolic of wisdom and gaining wisdom through the clarity of balance. Next card I have, beautiful, beautiful card. It really fits in the theme with this reading. Look at this. The next card is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a card of new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is a card that actually comes into a tarot reading when something is going to change. Your luck is going to change, or something is very benevolent and lucky for you. This is, you can see all of the leaves coming off the staff, the hand of God giving you that sword, that new beginning with the leaves and the growth and the fresh energy coming in. So all in all, this is a reading for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, of rebirth, of heightened intuition, and of messages coming in for abundance. So what you want to do this month especially is try and spend time with yourself in contemplation, with your soul space, really coming into an energy that helps you to guide your future forward in a way that maybe you never saw before because you never had this much clarity. I really feel this has a lot to do with relationships for you, my water signs. Venus is in the Mercury retrograde right now, and Venus, of course, is an energy that not only is about love, but also what matters most to us and what's most important to us. So the clarity coming through for you is going to be about that. But also, Mercury retrograde in Pisces with Venus there, we are having an eclipse tomorrow on the 3rd of March, which is ruled by Mercury, which is right next to Venus in Pisces. So this is very, very heightened, amplified, intuitive energy for my water signs. I'm going to pull the last card for the confirmation of the reading. And I was just talking about it. There's your moon. And if you look at this eclipse and the full moon in Virgo, something very powerful is going to happen. Now, eclipse energy can last from 3 to 6 months. It can happen, make something happen very, very quickly. But what I will say is that this energy for you water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, it's showing. You see this scorpion crab here on the bottom of the moon card. You see the dogs and the moon and the sun. This is like an eclipse. What eclipses are is energy where we are eclipsed. We go into darkness in order to see light. One planet or another, either the sun or the moon, is eclipsed. This is a lunar eclipse, so the moon has the sun's shadow pass before it and it goes dark. On the way here tonight, I could see, even though it was just getting dusky and dark, the moon is tremendous in the sky. It's a super moon. So something will change for you, my water signs, I will say within 3 days before, which we're already in, or after this full moon lunar eclipse happening tomorrow. And that's your reading. And that energy will stay with you for the whole month of March. It means that really, really tap into your own intuition and see where this is going for you. So I know Elena likes some cards too. I'm going to do my my fire signs, and I'll do the signs, and then I'll go back to pulling some cards for some people online. How does that sound? Okay. So Joanne is on too. Joanna, Garfi. Okay, so this is, you seeing me shuffle, guys? Want to make sure I shuffle, because then if the energy comes in the same, it's the same. Okay. Okay, fire signs. This is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. In Aries, you're having a lot going on, because we just had Neptune and Saturn go in your sign. So this is a lot of change for you in the next 3 years. I have the Hierophant. The Hierophant in tarot is an energy where maybe you're caught in some kind of cultural or religious or community which wants you to be very much staying in with the program. Like, don't deviate from what we've been taught. There's a certain line in the sand that we do things, we dress a certain way, we talk a certain way, we act a certain way, we do a certain way, we do the same thing every day of the week that we do, we have a routine, don't deviate. But you, deep down inside, my fire signs, oh, you want to deviate. You want to rebel. Rebellion is on the tip of your fingers. You just can't wait to set that fire. And so in the month of March, you're going to get some messages from the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is someone who comes in and brings messages to us. It could be electronic messages from texting or phone call, or it could be a conversation. But something is happening with Page of Cups for you guys where you're itching to do something. It's on your mind. You really want to do it. You can almost taste it, but you're holding back until you get some kind of a message. And the Page of Cups brings this message. For some reason, I'm being told it's going to be around the 10th of the month, somewhere around there. This eclipse starts the ball rolling. It starts orchestrating some things for you. They're definitely divinely orchestrated. But then you hesitate. And somewhere around the 10th of March, this Page of Cups comes in and you get a message somehow, clarity. It could even be some kind of intuition. It could be a conversation with a person. But it changes the game. And not only do you get a message from the one Page of Cups, you get another message from the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups are giving you all these messages, and they're telling you, Page of Cups comes in and he tells you about your feelings and what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And the Page of Pentacles comes in and he tells you about abundance and tells you how you have to be honest about your feelings, my fire signs, in order to bring more abundance and expand love and expand compassion in your life. So don't do the status quo. My fire signs, give yourself permission, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, give yourself permission to be a little rebellious this month. It's going to pay off for you. You know, think outside the box, be creative. Definitely tap into your creativity. My fire signs want to be creative, especially my Leos out there. You are just bursting with rebellious creativity. So do what you want to do. Sing the song, draw the draw, paint the picture, paint the masterpiece. You want to do it. Around the 10th of the month, something is going to finally tell you and give you permission and say, what are you waiting for? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And boy, ladies and gentlemen, he comes in and he is on his beautiful horse and he is ready to ride you into your future and get you to go exactly where you want to be. And this beautiful Knight of Pentacles is not only riding into your life and also giving you a message for, your future of what you really want to do, this thing that you've been itching to do. But now, my beautiful King of Pentacles, I'm sorry, everything's backwards on camera. My beautiful King of Pentacles, look, he's bringing you abundance. He's bringing you this beautiful star, coin, abundance, and riding into the sunset. So this is about, for you, my fire signs this month, something has been weighing heavily on your mind, something that you want to do that's rebellious but will bring you liberation, and you're hesitating to do it, but you need to. You really, really need to. This is about your future. And whatever this thing is, I feel like it's something that's been in the back of your mind for a really long time. An adventure of some kind, something that you were actually born to do. This is a very karmic soul type energy. I'm going to confirm it with this last card. You got to do it. Your cup runneth over. This is one of the most benevolent cards in the deck. So follow that intuition. Don't deny your intuition this month, my fire signs. You got to listen to your inner voice, your inner thing, and silence the inner critic. Virgo can be very critical energy. Silence that inner critic. You want to come in and really think about, what's my alignment? What do I need to do to really be happy and abundant and feel fulfilled in the future? And you're going to do that thing. Next up is my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Gemini, you're feeling the energy right now. Uranus is really having a conversation with a lot of planets in the sky. And you're feeling that nervous energy, that electricity. So just ride it, because the only way to deal with Uranus energy is to actually surrender to it. So just know that the universe is bringing you somewhere. So this is my fire signs. I'm sorry, my air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Air. Oh, look at that. You saw me shuffle. And we've got the balance card again. This beautiful balance card from Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Great card. Bring balance into your life. You want to really make sure that you are listening to your vibe, listening to your intuition, because that'll help you become more balanced. Next card I'm pulling is what Elaine and I both call the Sneaky Pete card. This card is watch your back. Your intuition is telling you something about balance, and your intuition is pointing something out to you that is true. You doubt it. Don't doubt it, because it's telling you that someone is a thief in the night. They're coming in and they actually want to, there's something of yours that they're looking to take from you, whether it's subtle or whether it's outright. There is definitely something going on here with a situation. I feel like this has to do with money, because I have the pentacles that came in first. So there's somebody that's not what you think they are. You kind of think deep down that there's something not kosher, and you're right. Listen to that intuition and balance, because it's telling you, it's trying to save you from this person. So whatever situation is going on for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, all is not what it seems, and you know that. Page of Swords comes in. Pages always bring messages. So just look at this card, the Page of Swords, surrounded by the clouds, right? It's very ethereal. He's got all water underneath him, symbolizing emotion. What does this mean? Swords. Swords are business. Swords are the material world. So this is definitely someone who's looking to take something material from you. So my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, make sure that the people around you are trustworthy. And if you suspect that someone is not, it's because they are not. Your intuition is correct and dead on this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at this card I got. So this can be a heartbreaker if you don't listen to your intuition. Listen to the intuition, my air signs. It's very, very important. You know what's coming. You just don't want to face it. So protect yourself and make sure that this person is not taking anything materialistic from you, and that you're not giving more than you should, because this can really lead to a heartbreak. And the final card is the Strength card. This is the Leo card. So Leos, definitely, be dead on when it comes to your intuition. Know that what you are thinking is the truth. The messages that you're receiving, whether they're from your own intuition or whether they're from another source, they're dead on. This is the universe trying to protect you from a heartbreaking message or a heartbreaking situation. This person right here, Sneaky Pete, they are sneaking in the night. They're stealing your swords. They're stealing your abundance. They're stealing your protection. Don't let it happen. All right, my air signs? Just listen to your intuition and you'll be fine. The universe is actually protecting you. That's why they're giving you this reading. Last up is my earth signs, Taurus, Aquarius, and Virgo. So my Virgos, you're having this lunar eclipse in your sign. And when you do that, have that tomorrow, you're going to feel it. It's a very potent lunar eclipse in Virgo, full moon. We're all going to feel it, but my Virgos are really going to feel it. For most of us in my generation, we are Pluto in Virgos. This is happening right on my natal Pluto. Yikes. So it's going to bring up a lot of past things, and it's going to bring up a lot of soul desire. And we're going to have to assimilate what is our desire and our passion with our past. Do we want to make the same mistake? Are we still making the same mistakes? Do we want to come out from under what was once, what we thought was our security and is really our restriction? Silence the inner critic so that you can move forward in your life and really see where it is you're supposed to be in alignment, because that's what this lunar eclipse is all about. Do not let the inner critic rule the show. So I have the Knight of Wands as the first card. The Knight of Wands is coming in to tell us about something as far as an event. When the Knight of Wands is in my readings, I know there's an event coming in, and it's a very sudden, changing, altering event. This is for my Earth, Taurus, Aquarius, and Virgo. So expect something. Expect a change. Expect some kind of a little bit of a shock during this time. You definitely will find that. And then the next card that I have is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, guys, is, I'm going to pull this back so we have the light off it. The Ace of Swords is, we had this card just before, that's a completely new beginning. And if you look at this spread, and that's why tarot takes a long time to learn. You can't learn tarot in a couple of months. You got to practice it for years, and then you really, really got it. The nuances, the subtle nuances when you read tarot are very important. So this is the Knight of Wands on the horse, a sudden event, right? Almost like a 911 kind of an energy. But he's riding away from this card. This card is offering you something of abundance, almost like a divine orchestration, a divine intervention. So something shocking happens. Then there's a new beginning. So the shocking thing that we have to release and let go of, it's okay. Even though it's painful, it's okay to not be okay for a couple of days. It's okay to not be okay for a brief period of time. Because then the space that we've made from this being released and moving away, this shocking thing that happens, this release, something beautiful gets put in its place. And that is for my Earth signs this month. So March brings a shock, but it also brings you a beautiful, beautiful, new, benevolent event. Something that comes in that's a true beginning, new beginning. Then the next card we had, again, is the Moon card. This is that Virgo eclipse card that keeps coming up. It's got the Scorpio energy in the bottom of it. It's got the Sun and Moon, which is the Cancer. It's got the dogs, right? So this is all about something emerging from the depth, seeing what you didn't see before, being illuminated by the Sun and the Moon as something comes out of the emotion of this, the emotion of this world. The emotion comes out, the Scorpion rises, right? And the Earth, the Sun and Moon illuminate whatever you need to see. So this is a really cathartic month for you Earth signs, but it's good because what's going to happen is it clears space for something really amazing to come in. And that is my Taurus, Aquarius, and Virgos. Next card is the Sun card. Right, going to put him right next to the Moon. You got the Moon and the Sun, the eclipse. That is the eclipse. So very, very prominent for you guys, my Earth signs. So expect a change. There may be a little bit of a loss. There may be something that moves away, but something beautiful gets put in its place. It's such illumination. Look at these luminaries that we have in our readings, because I am actually an Earth sign, I'm a Libra sun. So this is all about an air sign. I'm an air sign, Libra sun, sorry. This is all about rebirth, coming into your own, and for these two illuminations to be in the spread are just amazing, amazing energy. Means that you're protected. So, and then the final card I'm going to show you guys. You're not going to like this card, but I'm going to explain it to you. Boom, my earth signs. It's the lovers in reverse. So Taurus, Aquarius, and Virgo. This could be a breakup. This could be, somebody that you are missing, but it's okay because he's supposed to go, or she's supposed to go, or they're supposed to go, because look at what happens afterwards. And this is a relationship where there's interference. All right, this is a relationship because the lover card does not mean lovers; it means interference. When you look at the lovers card in tarot, this is the Archangel Gabriel bringing a message between the lovers. And if you look at the lovers, they're not holding hands; there's a mountain between them. This is a card of interference in a relationship. So all will be revealed this month for you, my earth signs, and yeah, you actually are better for it. Beautiful things come in that space. So now I'm going to pull a couple of cards for Elaine and a couple other people who are asking. Let's see what I got here. I'll do some for Elaine first because I know she's been feeling a kind of way. All right, and then I'll pick one for Sarah. So Elaine, I have my soul cards here too, and I feel like they want me to pull one of those as well. So I'm going to give these a little shuffly shuffle. And whenever we have a tarot reading, just remember the purpose of tarot, although it can be very predictive, the purpose of tarot is always to give you a message that enhances and guides you to your higher self. So it's never meant to be scary or predictive of bad things. It's to show you that you are fully protected and to give you a heads up of anything that's going to be happening. So Elaine, they're telling me to actually pick this card. This one. Oh. So Elaine, you need community. This is a card of community. I don't know if there's anything by you that you could go to a eclipse service or a full moon ritual or any kind of a thing like that, but you need to find a tribe, your tribe, and definitely start to get more into your spiritual practice because this is a card of community and you're missing community. That's really what you're missing. So make sure, I know family is very important, but you need that friendship and fellowship of people who kind of think like you do and are a little bit like-minded and like-hearted. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards for that too, and then I'm going to go to Sarah. Yeah, look at this, Knight of Swords. So between these two cards, I think that you have to get out and just find that place. I think you'll be led. This is, going towards this kind of, so I think that this is about you, being led to a community. I think that this is, he's wearing the red cloak, Knight of Swords is kind of like a 911 card. So I think that you are a 911 card for a community. You need that, very much so. You need that fellowship to get you out of where you need to be. Maybe even, I know you do readings too, Elaine, and you read for me, and I love you so much for that because there's very few people I would ever let read my cards or read anything about me. And you are one of mine. This card, I'm just staring at it because I'm looking at the earth in it, and I'm going to pull another soul card for you. But that Knight of Wands that came in, definitely, this is almost like you have to do it. You have to find the community. Next card I'm going to pick on the soul card is, look at this, Kiss from Beyond. You know what that is. There's a ray of light coming in to kiss you, right on the cheek. Love, compassion, benevolence. You know who this is, and I know who it is too, and that is a hello from heaven for you. Don't despair. I know that you have your grief time and your hard time, but I just want you to know that this is showing you, you know that you will meet again, and you also know that there is so much more than what we have on this earth on the other side. But you are so talented, madame, and I think you got to find the community because there are people there who need you. They need to hear your words, and that's going to be so fulfilling for you, and it will help the void be filled because you're going to feel that compassion and love and that unconditional love, which you're missing. All right? I love you so much, and, anytime you just pick up that phone, you call me because you know I love you. And you help me a lot in my life, and we're always here for each other. So I'm going to pick a card for Sarah now. I know Sarah's been going through it a bit too. We message sometimes. And Sarah has been supportive of my work and just her own soul space for so long now. I'm very proud of you for the work that you do, Sarah, just in yourself and in the way that you perceive life and your perspective. So I'm going to definitely bring you in a card. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck here. I'm going to do a soul card for you too. Oh, Sarah, this is a great card. Sarah, this card, the camera's not on anymore, but we've got the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups in the tarot, you can even look at it online, is like a baptism. It's a whole new world. It's like a literal baptism. It's like when you are completely renewed and completely reborn. And I know that you have been, going through it a little bit the last year or so. So this is a great card for you because it really is like a refreshing. And I think this eclipse energy coming in especially is going to be a very big renewal for you. So take that with you because this card is saying that. So hopefully that'll work for you. You see, it's like a chalice and like a baptism, Ace of Cups. And you have actually the Holy Spirit. If you look at the top of the card, you can see, the Holy Spirit above. Just so pretty. Beautiful card. And all the abundance, the leaves coming up, God's hand showing you that chalice. And I'm just going to pull a soul card. Oh, look at this. The soul card. You know I work in violet light. All beautiful violet, happy, 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 all the light around the head. Yeah, the energy is going to change for you if it hasn't already. It may have started to feel a little bit today. This is an energy of complete joy and happiness and just feeling better in your own skin. So you are definitely going to be feeling better, Miss Sarah. So if you're still on, blessings, blessings to you. And if you had to go away, you're going to watch the repeat, I know. So you guys, you can watch the replay of my show anywhere on wherever you see podcasts, actually. You can even ask Amazon Alexa, please play the latest episode of The Soul Space with Georgia Rose, and there I'll be. I'm going to pull a card for Trisha? Yep, Trisha. We'll do Trisha. And then I think what's the little time we have, but okay, I'm shuffling for you. Trisha. Trisha. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is you, okay? Sitting on the throne, you got the abundance coming, you've got your emotions in check, you've really holding it together. Even though some days it doesn't feel like it, this is definitely Queen of Pentacle energy. This is also very symbolic for me of who you are becoming, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is really got it together. She's kind of like a little bit of a boss bitch, and she sits on the throne. She doesn't really take a lot of hoo-ha, and she really allows herself to be who she is. I'm going to pull a soul card for you just to confirm this, because I'm feeling like this energy, especially in the next little while, the next few days with this eclipse, you feel very empowered. Look at this. This is great. Again, I work in the violet light, right? And this is, look at all the flame around your head, the light. This is all about your intuition. I know you meditate, and this is all about really that connection. If you look at this card on the bottom, it looks like eyes, like the all-knowing eyes all along the bottom row. And this is about you are being shown your power. You are being shown the way in the future. And just look at the eyes in this card. Like you're definitely like seeing clarity, like big time. So between the Queen of Pentacles, who is clear, she's someone who knows her course, and this card for clarity, I think that you kind of know what this reading is going to. It's showing you exactly what your path is. Beautiful energy. So that is it for tonight, guys. And see, Sarah says the word joy has been coming up a lot for her. Yeah, I just feel it. I feel it around you. So things are definitely changing. All right, Aaron, I'm going to give you a card because I know if I don't, I'll just end up doing it later for you because you're my buddy. Aaron, guys, makes me laugh all the time. He's just funny naturally. He doesn't try. He's just a funny guy. So we'll have to have Aaron on the show one day just to tell us some of his stories. Okay, so I'm shuffling for Aaron. Okay, Aaron. Just linking with your energy a little bit. Aaron, don't be critical. I know you're hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, pulling a card. All right, so this is Aaron. What is going? Oh, I forgot to take the Queen of Pentacles off. Aaron, what is going on with work and with you in general? I feel like you are ready for a fight, but you've also got most of it behind you. You got one more to go. But I feel like you're a little bit fiery lately, Aaron. So we got to calm you down. Here you are. You got the Ace of Cups as well. So the energy is definitely changing. So I feel a little frustration around you. I think you're a little bit frustrated, but I think that's going to go away with this eclipse. You have to ground, Aaron. You got to ground. Definitely, feet on the ground, meditate, play some really nice spiritual music, something like that, because I'm getting this card, which is, a little bit more of a battle. You're fighting battles. You got one more hurdle to go, but they're all there. And it wants to bring you in some beautiful, beautiful energy. So take that with you, my friend, because definitely ground, because there's some beautiful energy that wants to come in. But I feel like that the three-dimensional world, the outside world, is getting you like a little wound up. All right. And that is tonight's show. You guys can catch me every Monday night at 7 o'clock on Strong Island or on Zenkuda on YouTube. I'm here for you guys. If you want to book a reading, please do that on zenkuda.com. I do have openings this month in March, which is actually rare. It's just been a little slow lately. I think people are a little bit overwhelmed. So if you want a reading this month, book it now. And I will see you out there. And don't forget, social media, Zenkuda Soul Space on Facebook and Zenkuda Official on Instagram. Bye, guys.